I am a 21-year-old adoptee and neurodivergent young person. I come from England, from the York area. I currently study at university. I've just finished my second year doing sociology, and I also do various freelance pieces of work around my experiences as an adoptee and a neurodivergent person. I think I've always had a sense of right and wrong. I think that's one of the big reasons why I'm now into advocacy and sort of sharing my experiences and trying to hopefully improve the lives and experiences of others with similar experiences, or even if they've got completely different experiences. So I was adopted at the age of 4 years old after 2 years in care. So I was a bit of an older adoptee. And I think overall, I've had a really positive experience of being an adoptee. I've had really supportive adoptive parents. I've had supportive social workers. I've had really supportive networks around me of keeping contact with birth family, or at least keeping in knowledge of who my birth family is. It was never a secret of I was adopted. It was the sort of thing told instantly. I was always told instantly about, my birth family and the realities. And saying why family right is important is quite hard in some ways, because it's almost, for me at least, one of those that is just what it is almost. I think because it's just sort of that connection you have with family. I think family is one of those we all take very much for granted. I think we all, in many ways, just accept we have family and that is the way it is. And I think if people lose their family for whatever reason, for better or worse, then everyone suddenly goes, oh, that's a bit odd. Because it is, I think people very much take for granted of family. And I think even if you don't want anything to do with your family, and I know some adoptees don't want anything to do with their family, there's still stuff they can understand about themselves from knowing certain things about their family, or even knowing stuff about their heritage that actually only the birth family can provide an insight. I know my granddad on my mum's side, for example, was explaining when he first came over from Ireland, and actually how tough at that time it was. He was telling me about certain shops that said, no blacks and no Irishes, and it's sort of that thing of family can provide those sort of stories that no one else can. But I think family can come in many different forms and many different benefits and reasons and sort of things they can provide. I don't think it's always about they need to provide that love and care and that nourishment, because not everyone can provide that. Realistically, you've bonded with them, even if you were with them only for a couple of months, you've bonded with them in one form or another, and you are connected. I always say this, of even if, there's family members I don't want anything to do with, but actually, whether I like it or not, I'm technically still connected, and I will forever be connected with them just because we are blood related. And even if you never see them, you're still connected. But I think it's just that real importance of what they may have given to you at some point in life.